Hi, my name's Lisa and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. If it's your first time here, then thank you very much for clicking on my video. If you've been here before, then I welcome you back, and if you haven't subscribed, then please hit the subscribe button. Now today's video is going to be all about the MLM company called Young Living, and they sell essential oils. Now what we're going to be diving into is whether Young Living is going down. Is it going to close? Well, we are going to watch some video clips from people that are inside Young Living, and then by the end, hopefully we'll be able to make a decision as to whether we think it's going to close or not. So let's dive right in. The first person that we're going to listen to is Dr. Lindsay Elmore.
We can simply see that the compensation company-wide is declining because we can compare the 2016 income disclosure statement to the 2022 income disclosure statement. Furthermore, it's been publicly documented that executives at Young Living have taken pay cuts, and Mary Young stated on stage that the company is operating at a loss.
From that little clip we've just watched, we can see that Lindsay's telling us to compare the income disclosure statements which are published by Young Living every year. And if we do that, then we can see that the income that people earned from 2016 to 2022 has gone down significantly. And then she also states that Mary Young says on stage that the company is running at a loss. Now, I've managed to get hold of a recording of that, so let's look at Mary Young's statement next.
Bring those oils in. How long do you think Young Living could survive if we don't have any profit and we're operating in the hole? We're operating at a loss. Can any business survive that? Can it? Come on. No business can survive that. Why have so many businesses gone out of business? Because they can't operate at a loss.
The first thing that I wish to address about what Mary Young says is about bringing essential oils in. Now, one of the big things about Young Living is the farms that it has, that they supposedly grow all of the ingredients from for the essential oils. So why are they now telling us that they bring essential oils in? Maybe that's very telling. Maybe it's not. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And then the most telling part of what she says, in a way, is she is telling everybody on the stage that Young Living is running at a loss. Straight from the horse's mouth, from Mary, the CEO of Young Living. She is standing there telling everyone that the company is running at a loss. Now, what does she do about this? Well, she changes the compensation plan. And when she changes the compensation plan, that causes other problems, because it means that people are earning less money.
Posts in the Diamond Dudes group also stated that most of our team's paychecks have been cut by a significant percentage. And I get nervous, this is also a quote, and I get nervous about how often we have heard Young Living is not going under from corporate recently.
Do you agree that when a company keeps saying that it's not going under, it's not going under, it's not going under, that is generally not the case? Because if it was operating properly and was flying high, then those statements wouldn't even enter into anybody's mind. It's only when it's not flying high and when it is struggling that that kind of statement tends to come out.
Young Living has gone through rounds of termination where people were let go without warning, and overseas markets were closed, leaving the distributors without a source of income. Top leadership has left Young Living in part because of declining pay and ethical concerns.
Top leaders have left the company, so that is another telling sign that things are not going as they should be at Young Living. And not only have top leaders left, but many of them have been fired. We shall find out more about this in a minute.
Within 2 months of me moving to London, there was a phone call between the general manager of Europe, Gary Young, and a hugely influential field leader, among others. It was told to me that the phone call was so abusive that the general manager resigned, as well as the director of human resources and finance. In December of 2017, I was part of a mass firing of more than 17 people from the London office, including our employee of the year who had to be called in from Christmas vacation to be terminated. The terminations were under the instruction directly of Gary Young, as well as heavily weighed into by a Royal Crown Diamond and a hugely influential field leader.
It sounds like Young Living has been struggling for a while from what Lindsay's just said, because she was part of a group of people that got fired from corporate back in 2017.
After hearing more of the abuses that Young Living has put their members through in January of 2022, I completely canceled my account, which took great effort.
Even though Lindsay got fired from her corporate position in 2017, she then became a brand ambassador for Young Living, which is why it took another 5 years for her to actually cancel her account. Now, she worked tirelessly to put things right in Young Living, and in lots of cases she used her own money to make things work better. But in the end, all of her hard work turned out to be for nothing, because Young Living is suing Lindsay.
And there are multiple allegations out there of potential compensation plan manipulations where there was not compression as there should have been, as well as allegations of illegal sourcing, false seed to seal marketing claims, and a semi-functional website which makes doing business for partners difficult.
So Lindsay's telling us now why she quit in 2022, and it was all to do with false seed to seal marketing. And this is where Young Living states where its products come from, and it has been alleged that they are sourcing ingredients from exactly the same companies that other MLM and traditional oil business models get their products from. And yet in their seed to seal marketing, they say that they grow all of the ingredients, which is turning out not to be true.
I have faced endless questions on social media about Young Living's products, their marketing, and why my relationship is not as it once was. The essential oils that Young Living sells are merely commodities that they import via the same sourcing as not only their MLM competitors, but some of the largest pharmaceutical, cosmetic, and chemical companies in the world. These are documented in public record through companies like Import Key, Import Yeti, and Import Report. I have also expressed concerns throughout my career about some of the ingredients and the quality of the ingredients. When Master Formula was launched, I highly questioned the inclusion of PABA, which is a known toxin that is poisonous to the kidneys and the liver and has very little legitimate medical use.
When Dr. Lindsay was the brand ambassador for Young Living, they basically used her credentials as a way of getting people to buy their products. And then when she started questioning the things they were doing and the way they were doing them, then that's when everything started to go wrong, because she didn't believe that the ingredients that they were using were beneficial to the people that were buying the products.
There was an article that came out in 2015 where Walmart was accused of putting sand in their products. And despite railing on stage against Walmart for including the sand in their supplements, Gary Young would not admit that so too did Master Formula, Allerzyme, Essential Zymes for Femigen and Comfortone, as silicon dioxide is a well-known flow agent used consistently in compounding.
Gary Young stands up on the stage and berates other companies for using the exact same ingredients that are being used in Young Living products, Well, that's definitely the pot calling the kettle black, isn't it?
I worked tirelessly to help ensure FDA compliance and unfortunately failed.
I don't think you failed with the FDA compliance, Lindsay. I think the Young Living Company actually failed you, and this is why they seem to be in the state that they are in.
The bottom line is you never know you're in a cult until you try to leave.
I think it's highly amusing that Lindsay says that you don't know you're in a cult until you try and get out. Well, one thing that anti-MLM channels try to explain to people is that being inside an MLM is like being part of a cult because of the manipulation that takes place, not just of the people in the downlines, but also the intimidation that takes place from inside the company. So after everything that we've seen so far in this video, do you think Young Living is going under? Another reason that makes me think that is the massive sale that's going on at the moment. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know MLMs do have sales, but this seems to be extraordinarily different. There have been some products that cost up to $100 that if you buy in bulk now, you can get for $8. So is that just a clearing of their inventory to try and claw some money back? Well, we will just have to wait and find out. Well, that's all for this video today. Thank you very much for joining me. Have an amazing day, and if you enjoyed the video, then please hit the like button and leave me a comment. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.